No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a new Diddy party in town. It's not a bunch of rappers, it's not celebrities. It is the Bop House. You guys might know the Bop House as these horrific women. I would say lovely, but considering the video we're going to make today, not so lovely women. Sophie Rain, Camila Arujo, Aisha Sophie, Julia Filippo, a bunch of other chicks, right? A bunch of chicks who go on OF and reveal themselves, right? No problem to them. It is what it is. I've considered making a video on the Bop House in the past, but honestly, it's kind of like a nothing burger. I don't care what these women do with their own time. Until today, when they decided to create content, obviously, you know, them being OF creators, they decided to collaborate with a 17-year-old. And we're not talking about, you know, they bumped into each other at like a convention or like public. And we're like, hey, you're famous, I'm famous, let's dance around. No, 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 no. These women invited this 17-year-old to their home to film content. Mind you, the people following these women, the Bop House girls, are probably hornballs, probably gooners, right? So obviously there's some horrific kind of thing going on here. We're talking what Drake was doing with Millie Bobby Brown, that kind of stuff, and it's not a good look. Now, unfortunately, this is probably going to be one of those videos I make where a lot of things are censored, a lot of things are cropped, obviously because of like what we're talking about here, but this is the Bop House, right? They have 3 million followers over here on TikTok. And of course, you know, it's girls like Sophia or Sophie Rain. You guys know this girl. She's the one who was like apparently like the most top earning OF creator last year or something. She made like millions of dollars, right? This chick's making more than basketball players, and she's just, you know, pretty girl who has a nice frame, and she posts it online, right? No shade to her. It is what it is. Again, what they're doing is disgusting, and this is the kind of content they do. It's all these different girls all coming on here to dance around and, you know, make silly, weird videos, dancing around to trends and whatnot, and doing what they do best, right? All right, and now this is Piper Rockelle. I don't know her. I literally have no idea who this girl is. The only reason I know about this is because I kept seeing people mention the Bop House, and they kept saying Piper 17, Piper 17. So I looked it up. Piper Rockelle, born August 21st, 2007, so she's 17 years old. And this is one of her most recent videos from 3 days ago. There's Sophie Rain. And then this one is Aisha Sophie. It's up here at the top. I'm not like I don't know these girls. I'm not my cup of tea, right? I got a specific niche, and this ain't them. Either way, this is the beginning of the end, I would say. It looks like they're at some sort of like outlet, like a outlet mall, maybe like an outside type of thing. And they're here collabing, right? They're collabing 2 OF girls and a 17-year-old girl who is kind of dressed similar to them, right? Unfortunately, like, sorry if you're an adult and you have to see this and you're like creeped out, because I think it's really weird too. It's really scary how I guess you could just say how many people are online, how many younger people are on the internet, have like free will to like Snapchat, Twitter, whatever it's called, TikTok, all these different apps, and can post themselves in as much clothing or in as little clothing as possible. And it's very strange, right? And then it's even stranger that, again, we have like these Bop House girls collaborating with this girl to bring more of it to people. Again, we know the audience of these people. Don't get me wrong, like Sophie Rain, if I saw her, I might watch a video or two. She's kind of hot, right? Same with this, she a Sophie girl. But I don't want to see a 17-year-old dancing around with them. That's just weird. All right, and now this one is probably the weirdest one to me by far. I'm going to probably censor the screen a lot because it's just really weird. So the girls all have on like outfits, and there's hearts with their skin showing. Of course, you know, the minor has the same shirt on, and she even put the caption of this video, "I remember, I'm 17, don't worry." What do you mean don't worry? Like you're doing the damage already. It doesn't matter that you remember that. You're still dancing around in this scantily clad clothing with these other bops in their own terms. And this is what they're doing, right? Now, it's going to be difficult to like show this because, YouTube is so stupid when it comes to copyrighted music, but they're literally dancing to a song that's like about, and while they're doing it, of course you have this girl here. Right? Okay, that's all I can play. Right, so it's the whole song is just about like boobs, butts, whatever. And then the girls are just bopping around. They're bopping. And you might think like, okay, like it could be worse. It's definitely worse. It's just on the Piper Rockelle girls page, at least. Like at least they haven't like brought proper Piper Rockelle to the Bop House page, right? And that's where you'd be wrong. All right, now as you can see, this is the actual Bop House TikTok account from 3 days ago. If it wasn't clear already, Piper Rockelle is not joining. Just a fun collab, right? Maybe Diddy should do that. Diddy should put for his next party, just say it's just a fun collab. What do you mean? We're not doing nothing. The oil, that's just for props. That's just a special effects. It's just for CGI and stuff, right? We're all just having a fun collab over here. The Epstein Island, just a fun collab. That's all you got to call it, is a collab. And I guess you can get away with borderline illegal behavior, right? So they're making jokes about the situation. They think that people calling them, out for essentially grooming a girl, they think it's funny. They think it's laughing matter, right? They even make these funny little videos. I'm going to mute it for copyrighted music. So they're dancing. And then Piper tries to get in there. And no, they pull her away. You still brought this girl to the house. That makes no sense. You brought her to the Bop House as if it's like some like initiation, like you're jumping her in. You're like, hey, one more year and you can come and join us. It's absolutely insane. And they think it's funny. Like it's humorous. It's weird. There's no other way to say it. I'm sure there's some thing out there where someone's probably like, well, it's not actually grooming because there's no content, blah, blah, blah. It's just women dancing around. It's not that bad. It's not acceptable. It should not be allowed. And I think people need to take this more seriously. Of course, it's me, saying this while I got my like Street Fighter toys and a Lego set and like Marvel crap in the back, soy jacking. But people need to take this more serious because it seems like these women are able to get away with things like this because they're hot, right? Because they're hot, OF girls. And it's just funny to them. Like all this is just funny. And if you call them out for it, you're annoying. If you call them out for it, you just hate sex workers. You just hate OF girls. When the reality is, if literally anybody else was doing something like this, if any other adult was collaborating with a minor and they did like inappropriate work, like if, I don't know, freaking, what's that bald guy's name? Johnny Sins, or, Mia K. If any of them were like collaborating with like the Costco guys, it would just be inappropriate and weird. And even then, like, that'd be more acceptable than this. Like if you're just like, double chocolate cookie with Johnny Sins, like that'd be weird, but like, okay, these are literally bops inviting a young girl on to dance around with him in the same scantily clothed, body like suits, skimpy, tight outfits that they wear, same provocative little dances, shaking what their mother gave them, with a minor involved. Like there's no humor, there's no funny thing to it. It's grooming, borderline grooming. That's it. And here's another one. This is their most recent video from 2 days ago. How many videos are people going to make about us doing TikToks with Piper? And it's like them sitting in a room disappointed. Again, this is not funny. Like, you're grooming a girl. You're letting a minor, like, be initiated into your little clubhouse of OF workers. There's no other way to put it. And this is the video. Again, it's probably going to be muted for copyrighted music. But it's just them, like, disappointed. Even she's like, loser, yeah, okay. kind of loses like its appeal without the music, but there is like some sirens at the end. Ironic. Lock them up. You even have people in the comments, like this peanut person. Okay, I like the Bop House, but Piper is a minor. This is just wrong. Justice for Joy and Alina. Idiot says, Piper's making a TikTok with him just because they do OF doesn't mean Piper can't be around them. You shouldn't. You should not. You should not be around adult content workers when you are a minor, right? You just shouldn't. You can see them, like if you just happen to stumble upon them and they're just near you in a room, if you're at the hospital or like a Walmart or McDonald's and there's just an OF girl right there, okay, life moves on, but you should not collaborate with adult content creators, right? Annie says posting on the Bop House account, knowing their audience isn't right. Exactly. There's no other way to say that. These people, let me see, Bop House, 3.1 million followers. And most, probably 2.9 million of them are me. No, 2.9 million of them are dudes, you know, probably men who want to just see Sophie Rain and all these other girls dance around. No issue there. There's literally no issue there. The issue is when you are now putting a 17-year-old who dresses like y'all, acts like y'all, dances like y'all, and you're having her dance around on your main page of influencer OF girls. What else is there to gain? Like, that's just borderline creepy, you know, predatory behavior. And I have nothing left to say. It's honestly like all, I'm speechless, like truly, because the concept is just insane. The timeline is insane, right? It's such a touchy topic to like navigate because like, I don't care about them. Like, I don't dislike Sophie Rain. You know, sure, I'm jealous. I'd love to make millions of dollars just showing my boobies, right? I can't, but she does. Good for her, right? So you're getting in this weird territory where people are like, oh, you just hate sex workers. You're just sexist. You just hate women. I don't hate none of them. What I do hate is that these women can seem to get away with literal crimes. What would be a crime to anyone else if literally anyone else was caught bringing on like a minor to dance around for them, you know, inappropriately, and posted it on TikTok for 3 million people to see, you know, they'd be the next people canceled, the next, you know, I'm Alex or whatever, Dr. Disrespect, anything, right? You've had people canceled and their careers ruined for less, but Sophie Rain, you know, it's been 3 days now and literally nothing has happened. I have seen a People article, right? People, the magazine, they made an article about this. YouTuber Piper Rockelle 17 response to backlash about collabing with OF creators. And it's just her like, hey, you guys are mad, womp womp, womp womp. Like, people are just trying to help you. Like, I don't care about this girl. I don't know this girl, right? I've been 17 before. 17's not a baby, right? You're still got a brain. You still know what you're doing, but you are still a child. Even when you're freaking 20, right? I mean, I'm 27 and I still feel stupid sometimes. But when you're young, you make mistakes and people want to help you. If people see something that's not right, such as this situation, people are going to be like, hey, this is weird. This is not right. 20-something-year-old women who've, you know, been making adult content for years should not be collaborating, in air quotes, collaborating with minors, right? Because there's literally nothing more it comes across as other than grooming. And the fact that, you know, people are trying to help you, warn you, you know, just call out this bullcrap, and you just are like, wah, wah, cry about it. Oh, well, stop whining. It's just sickening. It's truly sickening. I want to know what you guys think down below. I do appreciate you guys watching. As always, peace out, my friends. Bye.